Hello, everybody, and welcome to Hardcore Heroes Demons Run. This has been a long time coming. We've had 4 prequel battles or lead-up battles that have been pretty intense, pretty close, and here we are for the main thing. Now, there are a lot of players on the screen, and for some reason, a bear
What
running
is with
across
the bear?
screen.
Wait.
I'm not entirely
Love
sure
it.
why there's a bear.
That's
That's great. I love it.
It's the DM hacks bear for whenever the DM cheats, the bear runs across the screen. Anyway, it's a lot of players. We're going to try and get through this game in a timely and orderly fashion, and it's going to be a nightmare, especially with so many demons and so many players. It's very plausible that someone might not be able to see that something's happening or hear that something's happening, but we're going to do our best to move through this now. Let's go to our million players, starting with Malachi.
Yo. What do you want me to say?
Something, anything.
All right,
Yo is good enough if you want.
I'm Malachi. I'm the only wizard here. I will destroy all the demons. The rest of everyone else, apart from Sean, is just a henchman.
And Sean, also Van Helsing.
I'm Van Helsing. I'm here to throw out a few spells and then probably die to like a breath weapon attack or something. Yeah, this has been a long time coming. I'm excited to see how this plays out.
Excellent. And next up is Belle.
You thought it was Belle, but it was me, Krob, all along. No. I'm making my triumphant return to Hardcore Heroes, and I'm very excited to be here. So let's kill some freaking demons.
Let's fuck him up.
Lucilla.
Hello, I am Lucilla today, the aged fighter looking for an honorable death, and I'm here to oblige. 2 in 1 week. Let's go.
And Darf.
Hello, I'm Darth. I realized I should have brought my eye patch, but you know, I'm apparently a henchman. I was told, so wish me luck.
Actually, Darf's a free man. I'm a henchman. I think.
He said everybody else.
Everybody's a henchman.
And that's from his perspective. But...
Tell that to a dwarf.
And Ivan.
We got Ivan Cloudfoot. He's a dancer with his 2 swords. He's going to come out here and cut down some demons. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day.
And Ito?
Ito is a human fighter here to defend Demons Run.
Excellent. And Core.
Grimsong here, dwarf cleric. Follow my orders. Remember, your training, you just might live.
God, you're my favorite character now. And last but not least, we have Thrall.
Who's Thrall? I'm Troll. Darts, pew, 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 pew,
Troll, I'm so sorry.
pew, pew, pew.
Okay. And before we start a game, Troll, how much HP do you have? So
I need
put
to
on
roll
your
that.
token.
How much do gnomes get per level?
It's
by
based on your
class.
class. Yeah.
You're a fighter,
Oh, yeah.
so it's D10s plus con.
Ooh, that's great. So 5d10.
Lovely. 27. It's like twice the HP of the wizard almost.
Plus like 1 con, so I have like 28 total.
Oh no. Do you have con 15?
Yeah.
So it's 5 more than that.
plus 5.
So it's 1 per level.
32.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you definitely have more than the wizard HP now. Okay, so we have met our players. On the other side of the field, let us meet our demons over here who will be about to show up. There's a nice little horde coming for you all. And we'll just see. We're going to take turns. Van, you have the most HP, so I'm going to use your token for the players. Because I think you'll be the least likely to die first. And we will use this for the demons.
Sorry, I have the most HP in the whole party.
You have 64 HP, right?
No.
No. Uh-oh. How much HP
I'm
do
not
you
a fighter.
have?
I have 48, I believe.
Oh, my
So-
sheet's all messed up. Okay.
I really wish I hadn't said anything now.
Yeah, could have just said yes.
No, I've got 48.
You still have the
probably
most
the
HP.
most.
Yeah.
Something is very wrong with this picture.
I think you rolled really well. Everyone else is... Belle's the next highest at 44. Okay.
I rolled like a 2 and a 1 and mine got to 32.
So, let's get it started.
All right.
The demons go first, and
Why? Oh, do we roll initiative? Sorry.
I just did.
Yeah. My bad.
Okay. The demons go first, and stepping out into view is this very large creature. This is an observer. It has 3 legs. It's about 30 feet tall. It's got a large central eye on the top of its body. The legs have a joint partway up. The legs are covered in these like thick black iridescent bones that stick out of it, while the body itself is covered in thin blue scales. It comes to this point and does literally nothing. It just stands there. These next 3 demons are lensmen. They have hands on they have eyes on their hands, on their feet, and one in their central face. And they will sort of spread out right here and then begin to levitate and sort of rise 10 feet off the ground and then just stand there watching.
What color are they?
I don't see color, Rob.
I was just wondering if we were having to face gray lensmen here.
Tall and very thin, with hardened iridescent black chitlin exoskeleton. Joints have large, sharp, protruding blades.
Oh, they're dark lensmen.
Chitin, Neal. Chitlins are fried pork skins.
Thank you, chitin. Chitin platin.
I can go for some chitlins.
Eye on each hand. There's actually no
I like
discussion
chitlin
of
armor better. Can we go back to that? Actually,
No.
Sounds delicious.
Actually, chitlins is a euphemism for children, so it could be armor made from the bones of children.
Whoa, that's
Chitlin
very
armor.
demonic.
Okay. And that is when our thongs will charge in. They'll be doing a full-fledged charge, which allows them to go 150% their movement speed and make an attack. And we'll give you a description of the thongs as they close. These are hairless, skinless, emaciated, dog-like creatures. Discolored bony plates protrude from their joints. Their jaws unhinge much like a snake's, and spikes run down their back and tail. And they will come at you. I do believe you guys can have readied action since you are readied for this nightmare. So everyone in the front line can go ahead and make 1 attack as the dogs
Hold the line.
come on in.
25.
I am a dual wielder, correct? Do I get to make both weapon
No,
attacks?
just
or
the one. Just the one. Yes. Once again, Sean breaks the rules and ruins the game for everyone else.
Whoa. He should get 2. Just gonna say, that's by the rules, he should get 2.
Right, and I should get 2 as well then, correct?
We established these rules, Neal.
We established these rules, and then later we regretted these rules and let it run out for Fro, and then tried to curb it for everything else because it was crazy pants. Actually, that was for attacks of opportunity. I think ready to attack might be different.
So
No, it's a
you
bonus
get
one
your
attack.
extra attacks per round.
it was attacks of opportunity, but I believe a ready to attack, by the same logic that we justified the attack of opportunity with, would still work for a ready to action.
I'll give
'Cause the
2 for
idea-
ready to action, but not an attack of opportunity.
Neal, can I have a spell ready for an action?
No, because you can't ready spells.
All right,
Okay,
I'm
so-
wiping this thing out.
Hold on.
Wait, do I get to ready all 4 of my darts?
No,
Just 1 dart?
one dart.
Yeah, 1.
The rest come at the end of the round.
So it looks like Lucilla rolled a crit. Lucilla, will you
is
roll
that
me some
crit?
damage?
I dealt 10
25
damage.
clears by 10.
Do I need
oh,
to
it
roll
actually
another
doesn't clear
D8?
by 10. I'm sorry. It's just a regular hit. You do 10, and you
It's
will
charging.
kill
It's charging, so
your
its AC
thumb.
is lower. So
Sure.
but it doesn't
You
matter.
kill it. And this
First
right
blood.
here, I believe, is Ivan. What did you roll,
Yes.
Ivan?
I rolled a 1 and a 20.
A 1 and a 20. Nice. The 20 will hit. Roll me some damage. We're not going to worry about natural 1 effects.
All right,
11 will slay. And this is Bell.
All
I don't know
right,
who this
I will
is.
roll
This
my
is Darth.
attacks. Oh, okay, never mind.
Sorry. Darth?
No, I'm in the back line. I'm here.
I don't know who
That's
this is.
me.
This person. Is this you, Greg?
I think this one right here is me.
Okay.
Okay, so
16
I roll
is a
a
hit.
16 with the arming sword, and I roll a 10 with the harvest moon.
Those will both hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
All right, 11 points of damage with the sword, a 6 with the scimitar.
Sorry, you
No
said a
problem.
10 hit with Harvest Moon?
16 is all the only hit that needed. Mattered.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because he does 11 and it dies right on the spot. And then Van on the side rolled
I
a
rolled a 12.
is not
think
going to be
it's-
good even with the charge. Okay.
Did
And
our
then-
archer get a ready shot? No.
Archer, Ivan, no.
I took
You know?
a shot.
What did you roll?
Take a shot.
47.
14 is going to be a miss, even with the charge.
I'm missing as well. I'm rolling with my bow because I figure you can't melee attack through your friends. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Or they'll be cover, yeah. If you're going to be melee, if you're going to be bowing, maybe bow from above. So you don't have to
I'm doing that
combat
for now.
penalties.
I might swap later, but we can't double row here, so.
Wonderful.
High ground?
No high ground for missile attacks.
Okay.
Rob, did you have a ready to attack?
You said I couldn't ready a spell.
No spells
Kind of ready to sling.
Because it's like held infinitely, and I don't think you can do it with a spell. Okay, Justin, what did you roll?
14.
That is not gonna do it. And Malachi, did you have anything ready?
No.
No. Perfect. Okay. So those few in the front die, the other ones engage. And we're gonna start with this guy right here. The demon dog comes up to you, mouth agape, jaw unhinged, and bites at you with a... Ooh, what is his bonus to hit on his bite? On 21 to hit you.
Who's you?
This guy.
That's me. I have 22 AC.
All right, the dog does not successfully bite you. This one against the other guy is going to be a 20 to hit against you. Right. The dog latches onto you with its jaws, only for 1 point of damage, but it stops moving, which will drop its AC, but give it large bonuses to hit on its next attack. This one will definitely miss, and this one will definitely miss. Yep. This dog.
So Neal, I actually was planning to ask you about here. So I'm wearing the Cloak of Displacement, which means this first attack automatically misses, and later attacks are made with penalties.
Yes.
So it's a little bit well, it's not unclear in the wording, but the idea is that this applies to multiple creatures if they can't reasonably, like, if they weren't, essentially, like, if there were 3 people attacking me and one of them missed, the others would be like, oh, okay, there's a displacement effect going on. But with the chaos of this battle, would this apply to every unique creature since nobody's really focusing on me?
Probably
Aside from
not.
the
I'll
person?
probably apply it sometimes, and I'll use my best judgment on when to do it. I think in the case of these dogs right here, it'll go off on the first dog, but like as the next wave gets to you and you start to reshift and there's nothing around, we'll reinvigorate it.
Okay.
This one will wade into the river, which is at its low point. You'll notice you're in a river channel, river canyon. And during the high season, the water comes all the way up and washes out the entire thing. Right now, it's the dry season, so the river is slow and low. And this dog will come over to the side, as will this one, and they will bite at Van with a miss and a 23.
That's a hit.
And it will hit you for 4 points of damage and latch onto you. These other dogs are barking in the back, trying to get over. This one is attempting to climb, but there's no way a dog can climb that. So they are just going to chill here for the time being, which is when our ground troops come forward. And they are also going to be charging, well, not full charging. They're going to march in because they understand that they'll take combat or AC penalties if they charge. So they're all over here. And since there's so many monsters, I might just display them haphazardly for ease of time. So know that positions are approximate. Okay, perfect. And our last guys, our leadership demons, come and stay at the edge, keeping an eye on things, but not exposing themselves just yet. And that will be the demon's turn. Player characters.
Neal, I noticed the spell I want to cast. This seems to be missing an important. No, I'm sorry. Okay, 10-foot cube for 2 levels. Oh crap! Maybe I don't want to cast it. Okay, I've got a different one then.
Excellent.
I'm gonna. All right, so I'm gonna stand forth, and I am going to be gesturing towards the front lines and towards the river as well, the nearby river.
Mm-hmm.
And I cast Caltrops.
Okay, here it goes. Caltrops. you want to draw me the area in which you are? The casting time of Caltrops is a full turn, not a round.
Oh, whoops. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that was one. I guess, yeah, I was going to do fortify, but I was trying to see how much it covers. It's not
I think
that
fortify. Oh, it's only 1 round casting cost. All right. While you're thinking about your spells, let's go to our frontline fighters.
Well, if I cast fortify, they'll be standing on a an earthen rampart and get bonuses.
It takes a full round.
So
Yeah, so it would happen at the
fighters.
very end of the round. Yeah, it'll be the last thing to happen.
All right.
I have a question for you, Neal.
Yes.
So this is rock here, right? Like the cliff face.
Yes.
Is this rock down here? Like the
I don't
ground
know
that
where
we're
you're
standing on?
pointing.
I'm clicking around where the demons are saying. Is this like rocky terrain right here?
No, that's muddy.
Muddy?
Yeah.
That's argue. So I have a spell called Transmute Rock to Mud. Would this work on? Is this essentially like muddy rock, or is it? This is like kind of important here because if there's rock underneath the ground,
It's like a riverbed, right, with the low water. So it's going to be
I'd say
sand
it's-
and silt and mud.
Okay,
and not
so
very
with
much
that in
rock.
mind, it doesn't specifically say how this works, but could I transmute rock to mud on a cliff face and create a mudslide?
I think you
we
can
did
cast
this-
rock to mud, and we'll see how it plays out.
We did this the other week, and it backfired horribly.
Yeah, but in this case, it
Question-
won't.
Yeah, I think this will be fine.
Transmute rock to mud is very, very strong.
Okay, question. Can you end your rock to mud and turn the mud back into rock?
Only with the
No,
reverse
it stays as
only
mud,
spell.
but it will. Any creature that cannot free itself from it will just sink into it and eventually suffocate. You need to be able to like
dispel
fly or
magic?
levitate to free yourself.
Can you dispel magic on it and turn it back into rock?
Yes, and that will make it rock again.
We're just going to need you guys to go a little bit more quickly here, because this
Alright.
we haven't even rolled anything yet.
Well, okay, but this is. I mean, these are going to be the.
I understand, but
Yeah, these are gonna be
there's
the
a lot
crazy
going on here. So are you casting rock to mud?
Probably, yeah, because it's got a long range, and I can make all of these demons. I just want to make sure like it's going to be like sort of
Didn't you
semi-amorphous
suffer?
mud, right?
If you suffered damage this round, your spell would have been interrupted, though. Yeah.
No, because we've
No?
not done that before for clerics.
Um,
Because I've taken damage before on rounds, and I asked you about
Sure.
that, and you said no, that's
Okay.
not a thing for clerics, and let me cast my Windborn and run away.
That's fine. All right. So you are casting rock to mud. If you're casting it on the wall or
as
on the
long
ground.
as long as I would be reasonably confident that it's going to cause a mudslide, then yes. Unless like directly below the ground here, if this would be mud, like underneath the ground, which we probably because we
It's a
waited around for a
riverbank.
bit, right?
It's a riverbank. Yeah.
How
it's
deep
muddy.
does it go before you hit rock?
I
That's the
don't think
important
anyone's dug into it.
I mean,
Would
we
you
had
have-
time to dig around, but we didn't exactly get a chance to roleplay here, Neal.
True. It'll be a couple, maybe a foot at most, 2 feet.
Okay, and then it's rock
it'll
beneath
get-
it?
Yeah, the mud will be deeper in the middle and more shallow on the sides.
Okay, so
then
I
it'll be
could
rock below.
theoretically transmute rock to mud on the ground beneath here, and then all of the surface terrain would fall into the mud?
If cast upon rock, the affected rock collapses into mud. Creatures unable to levitate, fly, or otherwise free themselves from the mud sink at a rate of 1/3 of their height per round and eventually suffocate, save for lightweight creatures that could normally pass across such ground. Brush thrown atop the mud can support creatures
this
able to
is-
climb on top of it with the amount required by the DM. Creatures large enough to walk on the bottom of the mud can move through the area of 10 feet per round. Mud remains until successful dispel magic or transmute mud to rock spell restores it to substance, but not necessarily form. Evaporation turns the mud to normal dirt at a rate of 1d6 days per 10 cubic feet. Reverse, transmute mud to rock, hardens normal mud or quicksand into soft stone. So, there's no save on this either?
No, they need to be able to fly or levitate or something of that sort to break out of the mud.
Okay. 20-foot cube per level. So that means you can do a 20 by 20. You could do 9 20 by 20 cubes. 20 by 20 by 20 cubes.
Yep.
That is going to be pretty strong, it seems like.
Yeah, and so basically just if there's only like a foot of surface, it would just sink into the mud as well, and then all these things would start collapsing in the mud.
So you can cast it on the walls. You can't cast it on the rock underneath mud because you can't see the rock underneath mud. But you could cast it on the mud on the wall side.
And then
if
that
you
would
want.
just like collapse into a big mudslide.
It would probably collapse into a big mudslide if it something in those that ballpark. But it wouldn't then be they wouldn't then be sinking into it because it would just slide over on top of them, right? It wouldn't like.
Yeah, I mean
It
you
would be
still
a-
get
it'd be a
buried at
slope.
that. Wouldn't
Sure,
that just like
sure.
increase the buried effect because they wouldn't be
Yeah.
sinking; they would just be buried.
Yeah, something like that. So you can do you want to do stack it up? So 40 feet tall and some feet long, or do you want to do a nice
I can do
long
a
section
whole
that's only
bunch of
20
things
feet
here.
tall?
I'm sorry. This is probably going to be the longest turn I take the entire game. I think this is the
I
most
hope so.
complicated spell I have.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say sorry right now for that, because I can do a bunch of 20 by 20 cubes, right?
Yes. Why don't you start mapping out your 20 by 20 cubes while we take somebody else's turn?
Yeah.
I know what I want to do.
I've
Quick
been
question:
swung
does
twice. Can I just resolve this? Sorry, Greg.
Okay, go Will.
These 23 and 15. I hit the 2 in front of me.
Okay. 23 and 15.
Yeah.
This is you. Those will. The 23 will hit. And you will do 8 damage. Won't kill. Oh, but this is the one that is attached to you, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So the 15 will hit as well, and that will definitely kill it.
Cool.
Excellent.
All right, now I'm done. Y'all can go.
I'll attack the one
excellent.
under. Oh,
Go.
critical fail.
Lucilla is gonna miss,
But I get a second attack at the end of the round,
which is right now, which will crit
13 should
and
be enough
kill
to
a
kill it
dog.
anyways.
Yep.
Nice.
Greg?
Oh, we're doing
Does the
round
second
attacks.
attack for 1 every 2 rounds proc after the held action, or do I have to wait another round?
You'll have to wait another round.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to swing my swords at this thing right here in front of Van to try to buy him time to do his spell.
Excellent.
With a 20 to hit the beast
Will
for 9 points of damage.
The
and
thong dies.
Can I follow up with a different attack on a different creature, or is that it?
Absolutely.
All right,
you have a
the
second
creature in
action.
front of me takes the scimitar for 25
Oh, nice roll, Greg.
You will crit
and
the crap
does
out
8
of
more
it.
damage.
Yeah, you can add
And
more
that's
dice to
crit.
it, but it's gonna die already.
Excellent.
Neil,
Excellent.
do I have a shield, weapon shield style? Like, do I get free
Yes.
shield punches?
Yes.
Okay, I'll code that into my character sheet and add it in just a
Okay,
second.
Neil, I'm gonna take 2 shots on this bad boy demon.
Which is this one?
Him.
Oh yeah. The guy in the front. So the ones with the yellow circles have shields. The one without yellow circles don't. And there's a reason the ones with yellow circles are in front, because they'll give cover to the people behind them. So take your shot.
Okay. So should I take both?
Yes, take them all.
Okay.
The 27 will hit and will clear by 5 on a natural 18, so you crit. Roll me double damage dice.
Okay. Eight damage.
8 damage. Excellent.
I'm gonna step forward and punch the flank of this dog that's trying to climb. I assume
Excellent.
I don't have ambidexterity proficiencies. Or wait, I do have ambidexterity, but not. Or I could have a slot into
Right.
2-weapon fighting or something
well, you will
to just get a
crit
minus
the
2.
dog with its shield, with your shield.
Nice.
Doing
1 less than that. So
so
5 points of damage.
Thank God it's a 3 HP thung.
Okay.
They're not too
I'll
dangerous.
Turn back to the wall. Ah! Bring it.
Who's not dead?
Anyone else got an action?
I'm shooting this one twice. I
Excellent.
guess.
Excellent.
Do you want me to just,
15 and a 10.
you want me to
Those
do all
will
4 of
both
my
miss.
attacks at once?
Yes, just do them
Okay.
all right now.
I'll wait till Faye finishes.
Oh, she
Wait,
is.
did I hit anything?
No,
I'm
you
done,
didn't.
Right?
Yep.
Oh, boy. Okay.
How do you only have +4 to hit, Darth? Hold on, that can't be right.
Well, I don't have. I'm not good with bows, I think.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is your
it's a
bow.
bow.
Okay, right,
How
I
far,
forgot.
how far away are those things in the back? 40 feet?
It's to scale.
I'm choosing.
Oh, that
120.
ruler that you're doing? Yeah. This is 45
Okay.
foot range.
I'll just fire at the things in front of me then.
Okay, at the dogs, the thungs.
Oh, that doesn't work. I was trying to do a roll where it's a 20, a 15, a 3, and a 15. So the 3 probably misses, and the other 3 all hit.
Yes.
There'll be crits in there though.
There will be 1 crit. Let's just roll the damage, and we'll add extras if we need for the crit.
Okay.
So crit is a 25. Did you say?
Crit would be a
30.
It's a 30 because that was a natural
Right.
20.
Okay, so you'll clear by 14. So you'll do 3 times damage dice, plus flat modifiers.
Which ended up being. Wait, I had it written down.
I have it on
It was
the
6.
front of your sheet. 6. I deleted it from the front of your sheet. Shit. Okay.
Justin, how'd you get the
So
fourth
you will
attack?
slaughter
Sorry.
that one. Next attack is regular hit.
How does he get 4? Shouldn't it be 3 attacks round?
Yeah. Oh, it's darts. Is it?
Oh no, it's dart. Wait, it's blow darts though.
No, it's
Thrown dart specialist is 4 per
thrown.
round. Yeah,
Thrown
So
darts.
10,
Yeah.
12, 12.
10, 12,
Ooh, very
12
nice.
will drop 3 more. So you drop 3 thungs, they fall to the ground dead.
Has everyone attacked? Apart from Sean?
My spell
Okay.
is different than their actual attacks.
Your spell will go after everyone else's.
Yeah, sometimes everyone's done their actual attacks for my spell.
I cast Mirror Image, Neil.
Okay, roll me a d4 plus 4, is it?
I think it's 3. I'm sorry, I should have had that open. Let me just check. I think it's d4 plus 3 per level. 1 d4 and add 1 for every 3 levels. Yeah, so d4 plus 3. 6.
You have
7
6
total.
mirror images.
Yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Malachis. You guys are gonna have a good time.
I'm having a good time over here.
Okay.
Okay, so for this spell, Neil,
Yes. Thank you.
I'm gonna do 40 feet tall of mud for this 40-foot patch here, and then I'm gonna do 20 feet tall for this stretch here. So this next 40-foot stretch.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 6 of my 10, and then I'm gonna do 40 for this 20-foot stretch here, which will use another 2.
Right, and that'll be 10 total.
That'll be 8, and then I have 1 more,
Okay,
so I
I
can do
guess-
another 20 feet here. And my
Says-
goal is to and I'm so there's gonna be some weird physics
4.
equations for you here, Neil.
So hold on, the section right above the demons is 40 feet
40
high,
feet
right?
tall.
So that's
40 feet tall. I
4
want to make as
uses.
much mud there as I can because
Right.
this is gonna get a little bit wonky.
All right. So and then the next 40 feet are only 1 cube high.
Yeah, those
Right.
are gonna be 1
Okay.
cube.
So that's 6 total, and then this section is 40 feet high, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes. And now you mentioned that these cliffs are about 100 feet tall, which means that a
Ish.
lot of the cliff face is losing its support structure. So I imagine there's going to be a little bit of rock slide mixed into the mudslide that we're creating here.
So you're transforming the bottom into mud, not the top into mud.
How does it like curve up at the top to create?
Yeah,
kinda like
it's not a
slope?
sheer canyon. It's
Okay, yeah, then I'll probably aim for the top actually. Never mind, because I want to make as much of a sliding effect as I can. I want to cover these guys. I want to drown these guys in mud.
Okay. Oh boy. Let me get some sort of tokens to mark these things.
The mud will be of a depth up to 10 feet when it settles.
Mud. We're gonna get some big mud splatty thingies and put them into place. So,
One thing to note, it will spread out further because its maximum depth is 10 feet. So it's going to be quite a bit larger on its face when it settles because of the 20-foot cube thing.
right. Well, maximum depth is when you're so it's 10 feet deep.
Yeah, so
20
it'll be
feet tall,
10 feet,
20 feet
yeah,
wide.
you'll essentially have standing mud of 10 feet, and then it'll spread out from there.
Are you doing it on the bottom part? So won't the rock on top get displaced and like fall down?
No, we were that was
Okay.
that was an initial thought, but I was worried that wouldn't make enough of like a slide for the mud. So I'm just doing the top where it starts to slope more.
That's fair.
Okay. So we are covering all of this stuff in thick, heavy mud. Right? And then you did double in this region.
Yeah,
so
and then
it comes
double
out.
over the demons as well, because I want to make sure that they're just
Double over
completely
the
covered in mud.
Oh my god.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Looks like
I think I have
And thus was it the cleric of cheese ended the demon threat
Yeah.
in a single spell. And there was much rejoicing as the butthole was clogged with epic amounts of
So
mud.
if somebody has Dispel Magic on them, please Dispel Magic this mud.
What?
After everything's inside of it?
Did you roll that for me, Neil?
Roll what for you?
I don't know.
4D100? Someone rolled 4D100.
That's my character, but I didn't press anything.
7, 8.
Ryan's secretly a
It's
GM in the
Lucilla's
background.
Lucilla's other personality.
I have no idea how that 4D100 rolled. I didn't do it. And no one else has access to your character sheet. So...
Neil might have clicked something when he was doing all the mud stuff.
Perhaps? But it would show up as I rolling it for me, right? It would be in a blue box instead of a white box.
true.
And for
Yeah,
it's
it's
white
weird.
for me. I don't know.
Whatever.
There's a ghost here somewhere. Okay, so the mud collapses onto the demons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give some of these guys on the outside edge some sort of like check to hear it coming and jump out of the way. But these guys on the inside have no chance to survive. They should make their time.
So they're gonna jump into the river?
They're gonna jump into the, well, it's either that or get caught in a mudslide, right? What are you gonna do?
Okay,
Okay,
that'd be
so
what, like a saving throw versus spell, probably.
so
yeah.
it's time to blast the entire river so it becomes holy water? Right? That's
Okay.
Which way is the river flowing, Neal? This is important.
It is flowing this way, away from you guys, like up the,
Yeah.
to the top of the map. So we're gonna do demon saving throws. And we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
That's
9.
bad. Wow.
Oh my god, I didn't see the
One
results.
success.
That's one success in 9 saves? All right. One demon ends up in the water. The rest get covered in mud. And I'm just going to start marking off demons because it's not going to be worth trying to get these guys out. So these ones, whoops, on the inside are definitely covered in gone.
It's worth noting, if you can traverse the mud, it slows your movement rate to 10 feet.
Wait, Neal, are they dead?
They're covered in mud to the point that it's not going to make a difference. Right? They'll never get out of there.
They will suffocate unless they don't need to breathe, in which case they won't suffocate.
Good job.
But then the mud will harden and they'll be trapped in stone forever.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I am very suspicious of Neal allowing this to happen.
And these guys are
It's a
gone.
Very beautiful spell.
This one's
very accurate.
gone.
Yep.
This guy was
Giant
hovering,
mud
so
mouse.
mud will slide under him. I think these ones that are left are on the like bottom slope of it, and especially these guys in the back are. Oh, you guys, chat can't see what I'm looking at. These guys in the back are like, this mud is sort of coming to the river. It might wash away in no, fuck it. Let's just kill them all. Fine. It's fine. We'll leave those guys alive. Everyone else
Were you
dies.
thinking about the logistics of counting rounds on top of everything else? We just made the battle easier for you, Neal. Now you don't have to take as many turns.
Yeah, and in exchange for saying that some of them will get out in the future, I'm just going to kill those people and maybe let a few extra ones out for oversimplifying everything. So you destroy this large contingent that comes in. And Rob, finally.
All right. Well, I was
Spell.
realizing the fortification doesn't cover enough ground, so it's not worth it. And I think the rest of my spells should wait for better tactical opportunity.
So you're done?
I'm going to come up here and thwack this one coming around the side.
Okay. There we are.
Nice. Crit.
I'll be right back.
What? That's a crit.
It's pizza time!
Roll 1,000,000 damage die. Is dead.
So it'll be...
All right, that's enough nuts today.
What kind of nuts?
Salted roasted cashews. They're all I had in the house. I had sharp cheddar cheese. I had like 2 slices of that left, and some cashews. I didn't have time to go to the store.
Rob, where did you move? You moved up there and you hit this thung.
He crit the
and
thung.
you fucking destroy it. Yeah, it is deadsies.
Where? Plus 10 to damage?
Don't question Rob.
It was a crit.
Rob did his homework.
Crits don't double the
Okay, so that's sorry. That's
hit bonuses.
So it'd just be 5 to
So
damage.
So 13.
Okay, that's still gonna kill it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is all of our player characters?
Okay, welcome.
Malachi. Oh no, he mirror imaged himself.
He mirror imaged,
There's
okay.
many Malachis.
Yep.
We are going to
Can I just
continue
say
to.
welcome to Arcadia when I hit it.
yes. you
One
can.
thing, as Van, I do want to shout out, Darth, switch with me. Because I got some other stuff I need to do, and I can't be on the front lines for it. I was kind of surprised. I was going to ask you before the round started, like, could I not be on the front lines, guys? Switch with Darth, but whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little late now.
Feel free to switch as needed. We will move to the monster's turn. And since we're actually right at the hour, we're going to take our first break here. We'll try to break every hour near the hour, and we'll see how the battle continues.
Neal just wants to eat his pizza.
See you guys on the other side. Bye.
I hope you brought enough to share.